Well, my next guest who's coming online is one of the stars of the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee. Went to see the show last night, and it's a fabulous show. Now, don't be put off when we talk about a spelling bee, because this is not a spelling bee like you would see on television. This is something quite different. It's musical. It is just absolutely wonderful. I wrote a review on this last night online. It played for some 1,300 or 1,136 performances in America. Was nominated for 6 Tony Awards. It took home 2. It's been labelled as riotous, funny, ingenious. And the Melbourne productions have been done by Vic Theatre Company here in Melbourne. It is a wonderful, wonderful show. And my guest to tell us more about that and his part in this, and he played quite a good part last night as an ex-con, Matt Heyward. Matt's on the line now. Matt, welcome in.
Hey.
Good to be talking to you, pal. Matt, your part last night, you identify yourself as being an ex-con. You're out on parole or something there, and you sit on a corner for a while, and I think, what's this guy going to do? But the way your part takes off is very, very interesting, without spoiling a lot for the audience. But how did you enjoy it?
I love the part, and I love the show. I feel so lucky to be involved in it. I heard about they were doing the auditions for the show. I was in Brisbane doing Les Mis. I was involved in Les Mis for 2 years, and I was up there when the auditions were on. So I kind of missed out. And as luck and fate would have it, somebody had to pull out at the last minute, and they called me up, and I got to be involved. So I feel really really lucky about that, because I just love the show. I saw it when Melbourne Theatre Company did it 10 years ago, I guess,
a while back,
and
wasn't it?
just fell in love. So yes, my character is he's there doing his community service. So all the other characters are really involved in their participation and their want to be at this spelling bee, but he's kind of the opposite. But as you say, he does go through a transformation of sorts about halfway through. But
well, this is quite a transformation for you too, from Mamma Mia, because you're in Mamma Mia, the producers, the Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, Monty Python. That show you were in there was fantastic. Spamalot, that was just wonderful. The Addams Family. You've had a host of things, and now to come to something like this, you're playing to a very intimate audience. It's a great theatre, the Lawler Theatre, very, very intimate. How do you feel the reaction to the public was last night, the audience there? I felt it was great from where I was sitting, but how did you on stage feel?
Yeah, well, it's great. I mean, playing in such an intimate space, there's nowhere to hide. And as you said, and you would know, like, the audience is literally like a couple of meters, well, maybe even 1 meter away from you.
That's
so,
right.
There's certainly no hiding in a space like that. But I actually really, really enjoy it. It's nice to connect so immediately to an audience rather than over an orchestra pit and have them being in the dark. So, as you say, I've had some really wonderful opportunities in my career, and yes, I feel fortunate about all of those things. But I feel really fortunate about this kind of show and being able to, as well. So the company that's producing it, Vic Theatre Company, this is just their second show that they've produced.
That's wonderful.
And the first show last year, which was a show called Loving Repeating, just got nominated for a ton of awards at the Green Room Awards and took home 2, I think. And I really like being able to support a fledgling company as well. So, that was another draw card for me.
Matt, there's a lot of seasoned actors in this, but there's others who have just graduated in 2014, and one of those, and this is a young guy to keep your eye on, I reckon, listeners, his name is Henry Brett. I think he's a star of tomorrow. He is the most sensational actor, this young man.
I completely agree with you. And I'm lucky enough to get to do a couple of side characters with him as...
camping it up quite well.
Thank you. Well, yeah, it's wonderful to be able to. Yeah, so I get to play one of the characters in the show, Schwartzy, who is I find her journey just absolutely beautiful, played by Sage Douglas, and Henry and myself get to be her two gay dads. She has a lisp, and we have a really good time doing that together. I agree with you. I think
he's wonderful. And Matt, you're fantastic too. Matt, you and I could talk for hours, I'm sure. And I'm up to the news time now, and I'm running out of time. I'm getting dirty looks from the newsroom now. I've got a race, but look, it's a fantastic show. A full 10 out of 10 from me, and I'd encourage my listeners to go and see it. Thanks for your time today, pal.
Thanks so much.
Okay, bye-bye to you. Matt Heyward there.